Hey everyone, okay, so I'm using autofocus today, which I never do. So I hope this is focusing because I'm not going to be refilming it. And that's just the way it is. Today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on the new product by Nars. Now this is their new foundation stick and it is called Velvet Matte Foundation Stick. So this is what it looks like. Is this going to, oh look at that, it's focusing. So what you get with this product is a standard foundation stick. You actually get 9 grams of product in here, which is not really that bad considering it's a stick foundation. So on one end, you've got the stick foundation here, which looks pretty good. And on the other end, you've got a sponge which allows you to blend it. So I've had a play with this and I can tell you that they're very, very good and I'll show you now. I don't like the sponge. It's not that it's bad, it's just, I just don't care for the sponge element of it. I would rather that there was no sponge or more product, but there you go. So I'm going to use 2 colors because I can. I'm going to be using Fiji, which is light number 5, and I'm going to be using New Orleans dark, which is number 2. So I'm going to stick this over my face. And I'm going to blend it as best I can with the sponge, but it's not for me. It's really not for me. I find the sponge to be a little bit on the coarse side, a little bit hard. And if you've got dry skin, you're going to notice this. You're going to get micro exfoliation. The product itself, regardless of the sponge, blends onto the skin. This isn't going to work for me. No, this isn't, because I use Retin-A, right? And I don't know if you can see that, but there's like lots of little bits of skin on there. So let me grab my brush. So now we'll blend it, because my brushes are super soft, as you all know. The product itself is really, really good. And despite the fact that we just saw that with the sponge, it doesn't sit on dry skin or look really, really kind of repellent when it hits dry skin. So that is the formulation of these is truly beautiful. And Nars did an absolutely phenomenal job. I'm gonna add a little bit of the dark. And this is because I'm not doing a full face, so I don't want to have that kind of foundation face where you just look really drawn and awful because all you've got on is foundation. So you can see that it blends really, really nicely. And again, like I've said, I use Retin-A, so my skin gets really dry and flaky, but this keeps everything on. It looks really, really good on camera. This is one of those foundations. Stick foundations are becoming really popular again. Recently with Anastasia Beverly Hills, and Bobbi Brown's always had one. But there you go, you can see the kind of effect. You can then put a little bit of powder on if you so choose. This actual brush that I'm using here, right? This is a little bit of a, what's the word? Yeah, it's that word. This little brush here, this is actually my brush and it never made it into production because look how small it is. It is tiny. And it cost so much money. This was over £20 just to make a single one. And I was like, no, I can't do it. So that's why I never made it to, because it was so expensive. And look how small it is. It's the tiniest brush you've ever seen. It is so small and it costs so much money to make. I've actually, yeah, it was like 20, is it 23? It was a ridiculous amount anyway. So I was like, no, I can't do that, sorry. Anyway, there you go. Face done, looks really, really good if I do say so myself. It's a wonderful foundation. I'm just really not a fan of the sponge tip, but otherwise it is truly, truly super. There you go, leave your thoughts. You excited? Let me know. See you soon, bye-bye.